Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your week ahead reading for June 10 to June 16, 2019. This is going to be for all the Pisces in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Pisces, I already shuffled and laid out your spread, so let's get into your reading. Pisces, the overall energy for you in the week ahead, you have two cards that fell out. You have the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. You also have Pisces, call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. What's clarifying these energies for you, Pisces, is you have the tree, you have the tower, you have the letter. And what's around these energies is you have the heart. So, Pisces, for many of you, this can be concerning a love relationship, or this could be concerning a desire or passion that you have regarding something. But with the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go, and a call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. I feel that what you have going on here is that, Pisces, you're very upset and angry about something that has something to do with someone from the past. This could be regarding a divorce, because we do have the Queen of Swords here, which is, for me, a divorce card. She represents divorce. And you are upset with how something went with someone, or something that you desired to see happen in the past, and you haven't been able to let that go. You have built up a grudge, a bitterness for it. And with the call for help, there's a need for you to admit your needs in the situation. You may need support at this time, or need to reach out, because this is something where it's affecting you adversely in a negative way. It's putting you in a negative space with yourself, in how you are dealing with things in your world. And you have not been able to progress for yourself and for your life and your circumstances, Pisces, because of it. And so then there's a need for you to perhaps allow yourself to receive support of others, or to allow yourself to be assisted with this process, because you are overwhelmed with this bitterness and pain, because you're not able to let this go. So you may have been resorting to manipulation. You may have, with this Queen of Swords energy, have been resorting to low vibration behavior and conduct. So with the tree here, this could be around something that you invested a lot into, or someone that you invested a lot of your time and energy into. And with the tower here, you may feel isolated There was a this is a change that was very disruptive for you. It may have changed the rules for you, or it brought about a shift in a hierarchy, so to speak, that you are uncomfortable with. And with the letter here, you may have received news or message or correspondence, and it's news or message perhaps that is triggering you about perhaps a divorce or someone from the past or a love relationship or a desire, and now you're experiencing a shakeup in your circumstances, or you're experiencing some sort of adversities or drastic changes or anxieties, perhaps even depression. But there is a crack in your foundation in the way that you are perceiving or seeing things, and this may have been triggered by a letter or news that you receive or correspondence. There may be a change in your legacy or something that you have built, or there may be something going on with your health or your mental health, Pisces. Perhaps there's a refusal for you to receive the proper attention. So let's take a look at what you have going on, Pisces. You have as your focus the Six of Coins. So with the Six of Coins as your focus, you want some sort of balance. You want to balance your resources. You want balance and give and take, perhaps in your circumstances or as it has to do with someone else or with others, but you want reciprocity and you want success in your ability to balance your resources, your money, your circumstances, or the things that are going on in your world. So this may be out of balance, and the reason why you are focused on trying to achieve balance or have success with balance here, Pisces, is that you have the Seven of Swords. So this here is mental energy, and with the Seven of Swords, you may have been trying to come up with a plan or strategy to escape being out of balance with your money and finances, or you may have been trying to come out of a place of lack, or you may have been trying to improve your health, or you may have been trying to have success with something that you were passionate about, or you may have wanted reciprocity with someone that you are dealing with from your past, or you may have been trying to find balance in your mind regarding what you have bitterness or grudge towards someone or something that you have had trouble trying to let go of or refusing to let go of. You may have, with this Seven of Swords, feel that you were cheated, lied on, stolen from, tricked, abused, deceived, abandoned with the Seven of Swords energy, or you were sabotaged, betrayed. and you may have been constantly having these negative thoughts. Perhaps you may not have received what you feel you should have gained in a situation, and that something wasn't done fair or done right, and you haven't been able to let that go. And so what's coming towards you is you got this Eight of Wands. And so with this Eight of Wands, this is either news or message, and you do have the letter here. So this is likely news, message, correspondence. But the Eight of Wands can talk about movement, travel. But this is news or a message with regard to perhaps something you felt you deserved to receive more, or that you wanted to see more balance with, but something that you felt that the scales were not balanced in. And that news that's coming in, that message, I feel, is a message that this could be concerning a love situation. This could be concerning something that you have put a lot of energy and passion into. This could be a message that regarding whatever you have not been able to let go of, or you've refused to let go of, or that because you've held on to it for so long, it has caused you to grow a grudge or bitterness for. Now, this news, this message, or perhaps you travel, how you handle this movement, this news, this correspondence, Pisces, is the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords energy here, this is you trying to calculate upon the situation. But this feels like you being manipulative, being cunning, perhaps even deceptive, resorting to lies, betrayal, trickery, maybe even theft with this Queen of Swords. Where you're trying to bring about some sort of change. Where you may be trying to change the rules or make up some rules or bend the rules. But it's coming from a place where I feel, Pisces, for a lot of you, this is because you are upset and angry, and there's something that you want rectified, or there's something you feel that you deserve more of, or you feel that something has not been done right, or you've been betrayed, or this is just perhaps you, because of a grudge, because of bitterness, you setting out to see what you can get away with, to instigate this. May be you sending out message or correspondence in order to create a shakeup or to force someone to give you something or for you to get something. Or if this is not the case, you may be finding yourself in a troubling situation where you are in need of help and assistance and in need of support and needing to convey to someone and correspond to someone their a need for their financial support or a need for their help and assistance with something that you may feel that you need to move quickly on because you may be being lied on or taken advantage of, stolen from, betrayed or deceived, and you're trying to come up with a plan to either counteract it or to figure out how to escape it or keep it from happening. Now, the outcome, Pisces, is you do have the Ten of Swords and you have this Nine of Coins. So with the Ten of Swords, here's your outcome. This is you experiencing a lot of difficulties and problems in communication and in your mind. You may even be experiencing ruin. You could be trying to focus on how to avoid ruin. But either way, you are experiencing a lot of complications and difficulties with your ability to be resourceful and gain what you need in the situation with this Nine of Pentacles. You may be having a problem with tapping into your intuition, or you may be focused too much on the negative aspects in a situation or your negative perspectives. You may be holding around a situation. You may be lacking wisdom in a situation, or you may need guidance in a situation. You also may be having an issue with your ability to express yourself in a situation. You may be having problems in communication, or perhaps you are too afraid or shy to speak, or you could be telling lies. But this feels like there's an air of manipulation here, deception. Now this is with this Ten of Swords, you are dealing with a lot of problems, complications, and even likely ruin, where the worst may be happening here as a result of news or correspondence you receive, or news or correspondence that you send regarding a relationship, around love, or something that you have desired or set your sights on wanting and going by any means necessary to achieve it. So what side of this are you on? You may even lack the receptivity in this situation from others, and you may not be receptive to others. And this may be the problem as well, in the problems with communication and your ability to achieve the balance or have the success that you want to see happen here and have movement. You may be experiencing problems with having movement and progress because you may lack clarity, or because you may be operating from a low vibration and determined to operate from a very bitter and grudging place because you're refusing to let go in a particular situation, and as a result it's becoming more of a complication for you. If this isn't you, this could be someone having a grudge and refusing to let something go, as it has to do with you, Pisces. And it's causing you difficulties and complications with your ability to be able to gain in a situation, or to get the resources you need, or to be resourceful in a situation, or even to be grounded in the situation and achieve the comfortability in your circumstances that you may be trying to have here. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. You do have 2 cards, Pisces, that fell out. The first one is Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. So with this, I'm going to read this one from the book. And it says, for the Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit both this and that. 2 truths coexist, the story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering. For there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and both have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment in all areas of your life? There are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present. So even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over another either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. When you most want to be acknowledged as right and see other ways as wrong. Dolphin Spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you there are 2 sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for now and for you. So let Dolphin Spirit soften your heart so that you make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. That is your guidance. Focus on the possibilities. and do what is right, and from a place of being fair and true to you, and not bitter or grudging. And your other guidance, Pisces, is Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Be fearless and bold to do what is right, to do what is fair. Even if you're suffering, even if there's pain of the past, be fearless and bold and move forward. Do what is right. Do the best that you can. Change what you can and let go of what you cannot. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.